What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video, and today I'm just going to talk about something that's been on my mind lately because I feel like I haven't talked about it or really thought about it in some time, and that's Planet Coaster 2. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there that are very doubtful that this game will come out and even be announced at all, and I had held out hope for the last multiple years. You know, I've done videos on Planet Coaster 2 before, and it's been a while since I've talked about it. So I thought I would talk about it a little bit now, just because it's been a while and everything. So if you don't believe that the game's coming, that is totally fine, and you know, no reason to argue further there. I mean, obviously, since it's not official, you know, technically, yeah, no, there is no Planet Coaster 2 at the moment, and typically, I would think that we would be getting an announcement soon if it was to come out this year. If it was to come out this year, I would say we would have an announcement if Frontier stays true to what their usual release dates are. I would say it would come out in November, like a lot of their games do. Planet Coaster 1 came out in November of 2016, and then of course you had Planet Zoo also coming out in November. I think the console editions of Planet Coaster also came out in November as well. So there's a trend there that these games come out in November, which is usually a pretty smart time because it's right before the holidays, and it kind of makes sense. So it's a really good time to release a game of one of their big title games. So, and I think the same goes for like Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2. I can't remember exactly when they came out, but I think it was somewhere around that time as well. So, so what do I think? I think that it's still possible the game could come out this year, and I'm not saying it will, not saying it won't. If it does come out this year, I would expect some sort of announcement within the coming months. If it comes out this year, for some reason, I have slight doubt that it's going to be this year if it is coming, and for some reason, I just feel like 2024 is the year. If we don't get anything by 2024, then I'll really start to doubt if the game is even going to ever happen. But I'm still remaining hopeful. And I'm still going to be hopeful even if it doesn't come out this year for the next year or so. And who knows, maybe 2025 is when it's planning to come out. Maybe they just don't have any desire to work on this game this early. And again, we have to take in consideration 2020 basically delayed everything when it comes to games, and just anything in general was delayed. So we got to keep that in mind as well. So it's very much possible that it's going to be later than what we were expecting. So, but just I've been kind of thinking about it, and really, each game becomes kind of like a testing ground for the next one. And that's been kind of true lately, and I've really thought about that as well. That when you think about it, Planet Coaster was kind of a testing ground for Planet Zoo. And they tried stuff that I think kind of tested stuff for Planet Zoo as well in that game to kind of get ready for it. And we could very well see that being the case in Planet Zoo as well. And, you know, Planet Zoo just has a lot more cooler features in the end when it comes to management and kind of some cool stuff. You know, of course, I play Planet Coaster more than I play Planet Zoo. I haven't played Planet Zoo in some time. I haven't even gotten the last few DLC items because I just don't play the game that much, and I really want to. And I've thought about picking it up again to really kind of see if there is any clues that maybe they are looking at testing for Planet Coaster and stuff. So there's just if Planet Coaster 2 comes out, okay, this is all hypothetical, of course, like, so don't come at me saying that the game's for sure not happening. You don't know that. I don't know if it's coming out at all either. You know, we just don't know. Just because you don't think it doesn't necessarily mean that we don't know what's going on at Frontier, guys. We really don't. They could be looking at Planet Coaster 2, they could be looking at updating Planet Coaster 1. I really don't think they will, but I think something like Planet Zoo Console Edition will be first. So that's why I'm very doubtful that Planet Coaster 2 would come out this year. I think if anything was to come out, it would be Planet Zoo Console Edition. I don't think that will happen until they're done with DLCs on the PC version. So once they're finally done with all those DLCs, I think then we'll see a port over to console for Planet Zoo, because I know a lot of people want that as well. So I could definitely see that being the next thing, is Planet Zoo Console Edition. I could see that coming out this year, and I think he even said that could have been the case this last year too. That didn't happen. So and the reason why is because they're still releasing DLC for the game. Planet Coaster didn't come out on Console Edition until all the DLC was already done. So I think that once we get our last DLC in Planet Zoo, who knows? I don't know if there's how many more is expected, unless I know they just came out with one. But I don't know if that's the last one, if they still have another one, or maybe a couple more still coming. I really don't know. So once that's done, I think we'll see Planet Zoo Console Edition, and I think it's lining up that there could potentially be maybe one more DLC for Planet Zoo, and then I could see Planet Zoo Console Edition coming late this year, maybe, and then that would open the doors for the next big game. After the console edition comes out. If they decide to make a console edition, you never know. Maybe they won't make one for Planet Zoo. But I feel like it's going to follow the suit for Planet Coaster, and it's just going to get the larger the fan base and make the fan base larger, and expand it to, obviously, more people on console edition like they did with Planet Coaster. So I think getting that out on console really does it just makes the fan base a little bit larger and could create more hype for a sequel or the next game that they plan. Now, there could be something new on the horizon. If it's not Planet Coaster 2, a lot of people think they might be looking at a city simulation game. Something like City Skylines, to compete with City Skylines. But I just don't know if they would do that, because City Skylines, I think, kind of owns that, and I think City Skylines 2 is about to come out, isn't it? At least someone told me that. I don't know if it's true. I never fact-checked that. But I think Planet Coaster 2 is going to be the next big game. And I think it's going to be 2024. That's just my prediction. I know my prediction last time was 2023. And if we don't get it by 2024, then I'm going to start doubting if a sequel is going to actually happen. So, but all we can do is sit here and wait. It just, I didn't really have too much to talk about in this video. I just really kind of wanted to speak my mind, because it kind of hit my head again, because I hadn't been thinking about it for a while. I'd just been playing Planet Coaster, and, this is what I'm doing, I don't know when the next generation of theme park sims is going to come. Obviously, we have new theme park games coming out, like Park Beyond, which, isn't really on the same, it's the same, but not really the same, because it's not going for, like, realism. It's just going for more management and story-based and more fun-based gameplay, I guess you could say. So, but, yeah, I don't know if I started to lose, like, a little hope that maybe this game's gonna happen, but, man, I wish we could get some sort of teaser or something that could just, just let us speculate, Something small that doesn't reveal it, but, like, something that kind of hints at it. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. That's really what I want right now. It's just something. But we just have no way of knowing. We have no way of knowing, and we won't know. Nothing's confirmed. Nothing's set in stone, and it's probably going to remain that way for a while. So, at least until we hear something. In the meantime, I really hope that the modding community gets back on Planet Coaster, because it can really keep the game alive with that modding community. And I don't know why mods just kind of started to disappear from Planet Coaster, because mods are what kept Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 alive for so long, is just it adds new content. And Planet Coaster's kind of died out a little bit because there hasn't been any new mods, new content, or anything for the game. So a lot of the fan base has kind of died out a little bit, and everyone's just been playing Planet Zoo, which is fair. Except me, of course, because I'm just a theme park guy. I think zoos are kind of fun, but I want to manage a theme park, not a zoo. So that's just me, I guess. But anyways, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What are your thoughts now that some time has passed, and do you guys still believe this game's coming? I know a lot of people don't think it's necessary. I think it is. I think optimization-wise, it would be so much better to just start from scratch on a new game, and I know, I think it would be worth it. So, but I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this game, and yeah, it was just on my mind. And again, nothing really new to discuss here. I just accept that some time has passed, and maybe some doubt is starting to creep in on if this game's actually happening. So, which, yeah, it's starting to be a little bit doubtful now. There's some doubt starting to creep in. I'm still hopeful. I'm still very hopeful until next year. But if we get past next year, man, I don't know. I really don't. And maybe that's how they want us to think before they just pop an announcement. You never know. But anyways, want to hear what you guys think about the subject, if Planet Coaster 2 is still on your radar. And what would you like to see in Planet Coaster 2 as well? Like, what would be the big things you would want to see in Planet Coaster 2? I know there's a lot of big things that a lot of people want to see, so. But I will catch you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching this video, and make sure you guys have a great day. Even cooler tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much, and goodbye.